Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Jaguars clobber their way to a 35-point win. Dwayne Starks had another fantastic week, and in the victory kept his streak of landmark stats alive. Corin Robinson pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Seahawks beat the Panthers. Up in the Windy City of Chicago, we had the Bears walk away with a 6-point victory. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. Mike Gandy is arguably the biggest name on the list. X-rays after the game revealed it is indeed a broken leg, so he'll likely be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Jets win their 5th game of the season. Patriots, Steelers. Deshae Townsend is set up right near the midfield stripe to get this ball. And takes it just in his own territory. Jets right. There are a couple defenders there, but he outruns them. Where's the defense? Touchdown, 53 yards. The Steelers go on to win this by the final score of 17-10. Down at Qualcomm Stadium, we had the Chargers lose by a disappointing 16 points. The Packers got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Ralston, Maryland. The Giants lost on the road, but will get to head home and meet the Bears. Peerless Price stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Priest Holmes nabbed 2 touchdown passes and helped his Chiefs beat the Colts. Lions, Cowboys. Kevin Jones is in his own territory, would like to get his team out to the midfield stripe. Takes the pitch, goes off right tackle, bursts through the hole. Look at him go! The 20, the 10, touchdown! 62 yards! The Lions win this one by the final score of 14-13. In the home of country music, Tennessee, we had the Titans lose by a wide 15-point margin. And in our final game, we had the Ravens come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, you work never ends. I know, believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Now that most teams have 7, 8, 9 games under the belt, we're starting to get a pretty good sense for which guys are going to be blue chippers come draft day. Thornton is one guy I look at has come a long way the past couple of years to be where he is now. 5'9", 178 out of Tuskegee. And this is a guy that's shown absolutely blazing speed in his ball game this fall. His closing speed combined with his quick feet and hands have scouts salivating over his potential. McCormick is another guy that's starting to make some noise with a terrific senior season. He was a virtual unknown coming into this year, but people are starting to project him to have a solid NFL career. I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon as well. So that'll do it for now, but you can guarantee that the big board is going to see a lot of risers and fallers between now and April.
That'll do it, sport.
Every day I find a new state of being.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. Happy holidays to you and yours from all of us at ESPN. Hope the holidays brought you everything you wished for. This NFL season has certainly brought us all we could have wished for. We've got one last present under the tree for you on ESPN before the playoffs begin next week. Cleveland next.
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens. Welcome to the Stardome. My buddy Peter O'Keefe joins me covering today's game.
Going live,
Peter, if
might
this
as well.
game
I'm playing
goes
the
bad,
game.
it just might set a
Can't
record
stream it. I
for
don't
a
have
regular
the
season
PS2
victory.
stuff to stream
No
it.
kidding.
When I get it,
Have a chance to go 0-16. Now, let me see that again. 0-16. The only chance, slim chance they have is to get a little rhythm and string a few positive plays together. Again, as I said, a slim chance. Let's hope they came to play today.
And now let's go down to the coin toss. There's the signal, and we're ready. Kimball kicks it, and we are underway. Number 88 fields it all the way back to the 6. Tackle at the 29.
Number 88 was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Browns will start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Northcutt goes in motion. Davis catches it over the middle and tries to get free. 30, 25. Eventually tackled at the 15. It will be first down.
Andre Davis has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
And I'll tell you what, he made that precision route look easy.
Too easy almost. I'll tell you what, Dan, the D couldn't even hang with him there. Wow, look at that. He's up over 3,000 passing yards. Great work so far.
Green loses 2, and that will bring up second down.
Number 35 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Good play by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all up there.
That will bring up second down. Green catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard.
Jeff Garcia had no trouble zinging that one past the secondary. That was one heck of a throw.
And at the end of that play, Peter, it goes to show you what leverage and good positioning can do when it comes to making the tackle.
Yeah, and you know, Dan, that's especially important when you're out.
Ooh, I got that
That's a
motherfucker.
good throw there.
Garcia throws a heater, and it's intercepted. And touchdown.
Okay, everything goes right here. The interception, the yards he gobbles up afterwards, and the icing on the cake, the touchdown, baby. You can't coach that kind of playmaking.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Kimball kicks this one away. Suggs takes it at the 10. Great screen. Dragged down at the 31.
Lee Suggs took a kick that wasn't so hot and burst through the defense for a big gain.
The Browns were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at the 31-yard line.
William Green stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Green picks up about 2, and that will bring up third down. Third down from the shotgun. Makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be fourth down.
Virginia came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful play by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Number 3 gets the snap and punts it away. Number 16 peels the punt at the 23. Stopped at the 29.
Number 16 didn't have much room to work with back there. The
The
special
fucking-
teams squad made sure he couldn't
fucking
respond to that really nice punt.
God
The
damn.
home
The
players offense takes the field, and they will
we
start
kicked
at their
the
own
quarterback. He
29-yard
doing.
Joyce gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
I don't even know. I can't remember that. Delvin
Second
Joyce. I
down
have to
and
look that
4
up.
wideouts in the game.
Hell no.
Well, receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel.
Ah.
Joyce gets the call again and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kevin Bentley targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Number 87 didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The home players are out in front, 7-0.
Man, the business is good, man. That was good.
Number 7 gets ready to punt this away. Number 7 gets the ball and punts it away. McCutcheon fields it at the 31. Tackled at the 35.
Jalen McCutcheon got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Browns offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at the 35-yard line. Northcutt catches the bullet out left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Dennis Northcutt made the catch back there, but I really like how he got yards after the catch. That's a great play.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely a great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Garcia throws a heater right sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Green takes his fourth carry of the game and firmly gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 51 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. Third down, 1 man back.
though.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Walton came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Sure was.
Oh, he missed that shit.
Situation.
No good.
Fourth down. And passes this one to the right.
Bill Dawson wants to kick here. That's not
Damn.
short, but isn't that long either.
Boy, that has got to rattle him.
Ah, poor guy. I think what he really needs is a big hug.
Yeah, maybe a new foot.
If he's not careful, a new jersey.
The home players are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their 33-yard line. One man to beat. Back down at...
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts.
Run the ball, bro.
We'll see if
Run the ball, bro.
throughout this one, which starts at the 31-yard line.
Come here.
That's the sack, and that will take them out of field goal range.
Number 60 takes a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Second down from the eye. Pritchard catches the Hoover left sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Damn, I don't call that shit.
Garcia this one over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long. First down with the tight end right.
Got it.
Intercepted.
James says, why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Give me the ball.
The home players have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 14-yard line. Joyce picks up a yard on
fast.
the
It's
play,
going
and
over
that
fast.
will bring up second
Bro,
down.
how do you know?
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ah, Cliff
Knocks it
Kingsbury.
down at the line, incomplete.
Cliff Kingsbury. Booty, bro.
Way right at the line.
On second down, they tried for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Number 16 rifles this one hard over the middle, and it falls incomplete. Number 7 lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Number 7 takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. McCutcheon fields the deep punt at the 35. Tackled at the 44. The Browns offense takes the field with the clock at 22. Garcia takes it to the right side, and the Browns take their first timeout. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Give me that shit.
Number 35 tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Number 35 came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
They sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Garcia.
Ooh, got another one.
Stop at the 40s.
Number 60 takes time out of his busy schedule of smashing O-lines to make the pickoff. Wow, he may be big, but if you're going to throw that low, he's happy to take it from you.
That's their third interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The home players' offense takes the field with the clock at 7. The Browns have tackled at the...
Earl Little delivers a punishing blow.
The Browns have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive.
Ah, there we go. I remember now.
Garcia lobs this one way over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The home players are out in front, 7-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, and we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Browns should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started with this one early in the first quarter. Number 25 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Touchdown for the home team. The home players strike first and go up by 7. Brown later on in the second quarter, ball at their own 34. Jeff Garcia would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The home players, after a missed field goal, home players out in front by 7. Daylon McCutcheon was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Browns on defense, number 27, shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Browns back 7-0. Number 60 come up with a big play to kill a drive, as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Home players late into the second quarter. The home players in control at the 45. Doug Evans is going to come up with a big play here. The ball's loose. Scramble. He's there to grab it. And that's where we'll leave this one. Home players are the only ones on the board. 7-0. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Number 25 has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The home players will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 7-0. Let's go down to the field. Carter fields the second half kickoff at the 6. Tackled at the 24. Peter, looks like the playoff race is shaping up.
Well, it sure is, Dan.
The home players haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their home 24-yard line. Joyce takes his 4th carry of the game and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Griffith tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Robert Griffith came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batting ball of the game.
Great rebound.
Number 16 throws a ball to the flat, and it's complete at the 23.
Mario Edwards made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense didn't budge on that play, and they force a 4th down. Number 7 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 6 7 takes the snap and pummels this one deep. McCutcheon catches it at the 23.
And McCutcheon got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Browns send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Northcutt goes in motion. Garcia just rifles this one, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Johnson forced the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield back there.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Third down and 4 yards. Garcia unloads this to the right sideline. This one is incomplete.
The 25 was with the receiver all the way back there on that deep corner route and interrupted the pass. Incomplete.
It was third and very long, and it didn't look too hard for the defense to stop that play right in its tracks.
You know, Dan, that's what pressure on first and second down gets you. You push them into a hole, and then it's hard to climb out.
Fourth down ahead. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a lot of action in this one overall, but even though they're in good shape, a single score can turn it around. You have to stay focused here.
The home players, offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at the 49-yard line. Joyce gets the toss and maybe picks up one on the play. Second down, one man down. Joyce makes a tough catch. And down at the 39.
Joyce executes a dynamite move after the catch. Let's see it again.
Wow, what a move, Peter.
Yeah, he looked cool, but it was the yardage he wanted, not a spot on the highlight reel.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those short catches.
Joyce picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Joyce had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. They gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Joyce pass in, tries to get free. Third down with the tight end right. Number 16. Is rolling to this pass, and the home players take an early timeout, which may come back to haunt them later in the game. Number 87 didn't hold one in, and it falls incomplete.
Number 87 ran a post pattern on that last play, but he couldn't make the catch.
Peter, well, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, that's his 4th ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, funky Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back, though.
Joyce goes right up the middle and picks up a couple. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The home players are out in front, 7-0. Third down, coming up on the 10th play
What that
of the
linebacker
drive.
do? That fucking, that should be over. Yep. I told you, I said, man, what that linebacker do? It's like,
It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
man, I don't know what I'm doing.
As is number 12 on first down, one on the play.
This is a good call here, Jen. These short yardage plays are a lot harder than you think, but on this one, they tough it out on the ground and get everything they need.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 25 yards and 1 touchdown.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Kimball kicks it off. Suggs fields the kickoff at the 6. At the 28. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball. Lee Suggs received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Browns stalled early last drive, and we'll wait to see what happens here. They'll start at their own 28-yard line. Garcia throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards. Morgan pulls down the lob, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Garcia throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in, incomplete.
Cooper broke up the quick outside pass on that last play by reading it perfectly. No catch, incomplete.
Second down from the shotgun. Makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Garcia throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Decline.
This one falls incomplete, and
25. It's a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all good.
The home players will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:40. The Browns take their first timeout. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Choice gets a call on second down, and the Browns will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down, the clock is stopped at 1:38. Choice carries it for the Browns take a timeout. That's their final one. First down, 10 yards to go. Rips it down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Kevin Bentley targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 7 tackles.
Joyce carries it again, and the pass crosses the line. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Third down, one man back. Choice gains 5 on the play, and the clock will continue to run. Fourth down coming up.
Robert Griffith brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the second. Rips him down in the backfield.
Mark Oldman is here to play, I tell you. What a stop on...
The Browns start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 30. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Reeves had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Garcia fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down. Garcia spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down. The clock is stopped at 14. Garcia passes a high, long one, and the ball is caught at the 28. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It will be first down. And that is going to do it for this one. The home players come out on top, 14-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The home players stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Not much action early on in the second half, so let's pick it up early in the fourth quarter. Number 33 is able to make things pay off on the ground. Touchdown for the home team. The home players now up by 14. Jeff Garcia connected with his man on this one. The Browns, after a stop on fourth down, Browns down by 14. Jeff Garcia would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Home players win this one 14-0. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game. The guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense. They came up with big play after big play. Number 25 is on hand with Susie Calder. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You helped carry your team today, and you helped your team put this game away. What was the key to your success?
Yeah, the fans were real big for us, man. They really got into the game. We fed off their energy, man. I'm really glad we get to win today.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time. Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the home players stroll away with a 14-point win. Ravens won this contest, but will stay in the 4th place in the AFC North. Charles Woodson stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Panthers win their 9th game of the year. Drew Bledsoe took to the air for over 300 yards and helped his Bills beat the Steelers. In the Big Apple, New York, we had the Giants get sent home with a 14-point loss. Packers, Bears. Joe Odom play a defense. You just see him eyeing the quarterback. And, oh, what an iron over the shoulder grab. A spin. He should be an offensive player. Touchdown. The Bears go on to win this by the final score of 19-7. Over at Edward Jones Dome, we had the Rams bench their way to a 23-point victory. The Titans defense came away with 3 turnovers in their victory at Nashville. The Vikings won on the road and end their season on a high note. The Patriots won this contest, but will stay at the 1st place in the AFC East. The Falcons win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. Bengals, Eagles. Donovan McNabb looking over the defense from the 22-yard line. And a pump fake. Everybody stops. Oh, that buys the time for the TD. The Eagles win this one by the final score of 31-17. Down in the sunny skies of Arizona, we had the Cardinals come away with a 2-point nail-biting win. Peyton Manning threw 3 strikes to the end zone and helped his Colts beat the Broncos. And last but not least, we had the Chiefs come away victorious.
All right, Chris, thanks. All right, folks, our playoff picture has now been officially finalized. So let's take a look at it now, shall we? We'll begin with a look at the AFC. Meanwhile, let's take a look at how things stand over in the NFC. So the playoff matchups are set in stone, and we should have a few games that put the Wild into Wild Card Weekend. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
And then there were 12, the playoffs, right around the corner, which means it's time for a regular season award. First, by primetime players. The final round of game balls go to these Warriors, each with a standout performance in the final game of the regular season. All right, as promised, here's a look at this year's best of the best, our season-ending NFL award. Michael Vick, without a doubt, is going to take home the hardware in this one. You see the numbers on your screen, but numbers really don't tell the whole story. Leadership, work ethic, love of the game, that's what truly makes him stand out. Yeah, without question, the best year of anyone. Edgerrin James is definitely the choice here with numbers like that. Say what you want about this being an era of passing, but a big-time running back gets my vote for this year's Offensive Player of the Year. Number 95 gets the nod as our Defensive Player of the Year. I think when you look at this award, you'd think of guys that can really excel against either the run or the pass. But this guy can do both. What a year he had. Philip Rivers comes away with the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. You know, it's very difficult to come straight from college. He handed the keys to an NFL offense, but he stepped in and did a bang-up job. Watch out. Number 95 was our Defensive Rookie of the Year. Hard to think of any young linebacker with better instincts for the football than he has. He wins it in a landslide. Edgerrin James ran away with the rushing title this year. Talk about a threat out of the backfield, my friends. Net speed, a surprising amount of power, which he used to pull over the few who actually managed to lay a finger on it. What a year. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
What are you doing? What are you doing, dude?
We'll update you on all the offseason player movement and see who landed where. Then later, we'll check in with our draft expert, Mel Kiper, as he gives us the scoop on the upcoming NFL Combine, and of course, he'll give us his take on the movers and shakers for the NFL Draft coming up in April. But before we get to all of that, let's begin by taking a look at the guys that have decided to announce their retirement from the game. Rod Woodson has finally decided to hang him up after playing hard in this league for a lot of years. He admitted at his going away that Father Time has finally caught up to him and the game has passed him by. Jerry Rice is another guy, as you see there on the screen, that decided his playing days were over. So we certainly wish him luck with future endeavors. Max Strong will step away from the game as he looks to spend more time with his family and perhaps even work a little on his golf game. Hey, I'll tell you what, there aren't too many guys around that last in this league for 13 hard seasons. He was a real warrior, so you can bet he'll enjoy his time on the golf course. Sean Springs also called it quits this offseason, and he too is a guy that'll be missed around NFL circles. Meanwhile, a number of teams went into the free agency period knowing they'd have to spend some big money just to hang on to their existing free agents. And a few of those players did in fact hit the jackpot. Marvin Harrison drew interest from several teams around the league, but in the end, he wound up re-signing with his old mates. 4 years, $24.7 million, plus a $7.4 million signing bonus. So they go ahead and lock him down for 4 years, and he'll remain a key part of this team's fortunes. Chris McAllister will also remain in his current digs as he agrees to a 4-year extension with his old club. Orlando Pace decides to stay right where he is as he is locked up 6 years, $42.3 million. On top of that, an $8.4 million signing bonus. Walter Jones will also be staying in his old address for a while as he's locked up for the next 6 seasons.
Well, Trey, we're going to break down a few players that I think are really going to open some eyes when the Combine kicks off. Hart is obviously no stranger to most people as he'll be up there near the top come draft day. 5'8", 200 out of North Carolina State. This is a guy that could really address some concerns with a good performance at the Combine. But I really feel he should be in the mix regardless because of his great performance his final year in college. Hannon is another guy that's going to garner a lot of interest when he works out. He's a good Combine to really move up the board, but I think his numbers from last year really speak for themselves. And then after the top picks are gone, people are always asking about the guys I think are the sleepers in the draft. And I really believe that there are going to be some quality prospects out there that for one reason or another are going to fall to the later rounds. Guerrero should still be there later on in the draft, and I think, bottom line, this kid's a heck of a football player. He might not make an immediate impact, but down the line he could really pan out. Willis is someone that didn't get a whole lot of attention his final year, but with a good performance at the Combine could really help his standing. So there's just a handful of guys. Welcome everyone to a special draft preview show here on ESPN. I'm Mel Kiper Jr. With the draft coming up just around the corner, it's time to take a look at some of the guys who are going to be movers and shakers come draft day. And the visitors are holding on to the #1 overall pick. Obviously, they have a lot of options, but I think the consensus says they're going to go after this guy right here. 5'8", 200 out of North Carolina State. This is really a unique player because you don't often see teams going after a defensive back with the #1 overall pick. But if any player in recent memory has deserved it, this is the guy. So then, falling in line right behind him at the top spot, I think you look at a handful of guys that have the potential to be dominant players at the next level and will likely be selected somewhere in the top 10 picks in the draft. Lane is a kid that has firmly established himself as a force to be reckoned with. He had a great final season in college, a great workout, and he's generating a lot of buzz as teams may try to trade up for the opportunity to grab him. And then when you look at some guys who are going to be interesting choices for the late first, early second round, I really see some prospects that are going to be significant upgrades for a lot of teams. Hall has first round talent. Some questions about his size, but I really believe that this is a guy that would really make sense for a number of teams late in round 1. And then this last group, for one reason or another, find themselves as second-day prospects. There's an old axiom that says you can't make a mistake in the later round. That said, I think these are a few guys that can still provide value in the later round. Hart is someone I look at that has a lot of potential. 6'1", 265 out of Duke. And when you look back on this draft a few years from now, you know they're going to be 4th or 5th rounders that turn into productive players. And I don't see why this young man couldn't be a starter at the next level. So there you have it.
Your friends are all can't even see. You busy rolling trees and not rolling your in. In the flex of the rhyme, ain't you wasting time. Find another occupation, this ain't the one. LP all justice, and it won't get spun. There's only one thing, one pop, one pump. Quit faking the fraud. Good Lord.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Raiders come...
All right, Boomer, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. Travaris Tillman sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. He's suffering from symptoms of a concussion, and he'll be out for 16 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Patriots, Ravens. Off the Missouri...
Over now is the news of a trade that might have some ramifications. Scott Bragg leaves the 49ers and heads to the Broncos. And he's a smart enough player that he should have no trouble adapting to his new line mates. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Kenoy Kennedy is someone that'll be a good fit for this secondary, as his aggressive instincts make him a natural out there.
Edgerrin James, they had 2 touchdown passes. Buccaneers.
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk.
So that'll just about do it.
Yeah, 65. I'm like, damn it, man. Super. First.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. The Damian Tomlinson stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Byron left. Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, set to go with Week 2 of the NFL on ESPN. Hi, everyone. Chris Berman. Week 1 certainly had a share of surprises. Will Week 2 continue in that vein? Or will things start to even out a bit? We'll see. We get an excellent early season matchup for you here. Steelers home team. It's game time.
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens. Welcome to the Stardome. My colleague here in the commentary booth is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have a solid tackler on defense who does an excellent job pursuing the ball.
No doubt about that, Dan. These guys do an outstanding job of leading the offense and ripping at the shreds. And Lovell is one of the most potent inside linebackers that you'll see in the league today. And what a great tackler this guy is. He'll drag a big guy right down by the scruff of the neck, and that's if you're lucky. You hit him head on, and it's nighty-night. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Julian Peterson is a very accomplished outside linebacker. He's a textbook tackler who can also bring the hammer down. Talk about a defender's defender. He just loves to dish out the punishment. I tell you what, Jim, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
I don't even do that no more, man.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Toss no more, man.
Reed boots the opening kickoff.
What they do?
Joyce decides to take it out of the end zone. Stop at the 24.
Joyce took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash.
The home players get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Carter takes it across the line and gains about 3 yards. Number 16 tips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped incomplete.
Mark Higgins swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that.
On second down, they tried for the first, but it's played well by the defense. We'll bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Dang it.
Porter sacks him way.
Joey Porter goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Sacks don't get much easier than that.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+? 2 thumbs up. 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Number 7 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 7 takes the snap and punts it away. Townsend gets it at the 42. Back down at the 48.
Jay Townsend did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Steelers start this one on the center logo at the 48. Burris catches the heater left sideline and is well past.
Plaxico Burris works it to the outside and gets a huge gain. That's a great play, great execution. Let's have another look.
First down, 10 yards to go. Burris goes in motion. Maddox rifles it out left side, and it's knocked down at the line, incomplete.
Johnson swatted that pass away right at the line.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will be a second down.
You know.
Chews up about 4 on the play. Maddox throws a heater, and it's tipped incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Number 35 came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with the lead.
Beautiful call by
Oh, no good.
It'll be 4th down, and he misses this.
Jeff Reed usually can make these with some regularity, but not today.
The home players stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They start at their 32-yard line. Carter gets the call on first down, and will lose about a yard here.
Mark Higgins not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Number 23 slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
First down with the tight end right. Number 16 rifles it out left side, and it's incomplete.
Smith was the man on that play, coming across the middle, but the ball couldn't find him. Incomplete.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Townsend tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Shea Townsend swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting around.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
Anticipation of the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Carter gets the ball and is moving away. Wait!
Number 23 knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly to get it.
Steelers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 43-yard line. Ward catches the bullet out left, and he's looking for room, and he's in.
Mike Ward knows how to play ball in the NFL.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Reed kicks this one away. Joyce catches it back at the 4. Tackled at the 27.
Joyce was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The home players have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do in this story as they start at their own 37-yard line. Joyce will get the carry on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Mark Higgins keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Ow! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's his second tackle so far. Number 16 zips it to the left sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete. Number 7 lines up for the punt. Number 7 gets the snap and punts it away. Townsend there catches it at the 40. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Steelers are out in front, 7-0.